I think Elf fake hates him to rattle Omar. As I'm working, I'll just throw on Omar's spaces because he does like 10 hours. First of all, Omar, how do you have the time to do 10-hour space? Like, dude, he will do a space for 1 p.m. to midnight, it seems like. I don't even know. Like, dude, I left my room and I was like working in the living room with you while we were betting on some games. I came back 4 hours later. They're still talking. But anyways.
I real quick, I just want to say I actually get that. Only from a side of when me and Bryce used to live in Naperville, they came out with that app called Clubhouse, and I used to sit in Clubhouse.
Yeah, but dude, on every single space, he makes a point of saying he has 4 kids and a wife.
Oh, interesting.
Really who are just okay with him ripping 10-hour spaces.
And he rips.
How do you have the time?
But anyways, so yesterday, again, I was kind of in and out, not paying full attention the whole time. But Elf apparently was coming in with like burner accounts, and Omar was like pissed. I think he was talking at one point, maybe. Again, like I was in and out. I think Elf was talking on a burner account at one point, and Omar was like calling him out because he was like, "Oh, you don't want me to get listeners because if you went on your main account and came in here, like we'd get listeners." And so they have like this whole like fake beat. I don't know.
Oh, so it's like Omar does. So it's like a space beef.
Yes.
Yeah. Omar does like a competing spaces kind of.
Omar, I will say this. From my perspective, someone who's also genuinely new or generally new into spaces, Omar is the OG spaces guy. He's been doing spaces forever. I remember seeing his name months ago.
Oh, interesting.
In the spaces world. And I think Elf came in and just dominated the space world. And I obviously started a little bit of
I have no idea.
Beef. Also, I know that Man of the Vag is a big Omar guy.
Yeah.
And Man of the Vig is a Elf guy. I don't know. Is there correlation between why they named them?
There's Man of the Vag, Man of the Vig, Man of the Library.
Yes.
Are these all like they like buddies?
No.
I want to say, but I want to say if again I don't have anything to base this off of. But if I had to guess, Man of the Library started first. Man of the Vig started next to make fun of Man of the Library, and then Man of the Vag started just to be funny.
Yes, I also think that. That's my
That's got to be the natural progression.
That feels like probably what it could be for sure.
And I guarantee that there is a Man of the blank that we don't know about that has been on Spaces probably from a long time ago that may be the originator.
Yeah, there
who no longer goes on the Spaces.
Just deep out there, retired.
No, I think Man of the Library is the original.
I hope so.
I will say, we did listen to Man of the Library in a space. I don't know what space was it.
Omar's. It was Omar's.
Oh, okay. Because he had it on because he was in like this poker tournament, and he had like this hand with Alan Kessler.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
Heard all about it.
Listening to Man of the Library, bro. I'm not kidding. Man of the Library. I was fucking dying, bro. Because every time, like whoever this other guy was talking, he'd be like, "Oh well, Alan said the hand went like this, and this," and every single time, Man of the Library would be like, "That's false. That's not how it went." And bro, I swear to God, like the third or fourth time he did that, and then he would just boom say, "No, this is how it went. This is how it went." Bro, I was rolling.
On Omar Spaces yesterday, they had Alex Kessler, Alan Kessler, and Man of the Library on.
Yeah,
and they were trying to get them to do
a heads up
for 10K, and Dave was gonna be the escrow guy. I think maybe. He was involved for some reason, but they were going to do a 10K heads-up game, and Alan Kessler kind of bitched out. Like, dude, Man of the Library came in and just dominated him. Yeah. Dominated him. Was like, yeah, whatever you want, I will do it. We will do it that way, that game, whatever. And they're playing, like, Omaha, so I don't really know Omaha that well.
That's what the tournament they were playing, too. It was an Omaha tournament.
Yeah, so I got a little lost in, like, some of the lingo they were using, but Man of the Library came in and dominated him, was like, yeah, let's do it. And then Alan Kessler was like, oh, well, yeah, I'm driving right now, so, like, I'm really busy the next 2 months. Like, and Rowan just, like, bitched out and hung up.
Man of the Library goes, find any weekend in the next summer. I'm pretty open. I'm not doing a bunch of tournaments this year.
Dude,
give me any weekend, and we'll do the tournament.
He was like, you've been playing for 20 years, and you've won, like, 3 times. Yeah. He was like, you're horrible.
Yeah. I mean, even when Bryce brought it up, though, Bryce was like, yeah, Man of the Library's in beef with, like, this Alan Kessler. I'm like, wait, like, Alan Kessler, because even I know Alan Kessler is like just from being a professional poker player.
So,
like,
if Alan Kessler was an NFL player, who would he be?
I don't know if this is fair. I would say he's like a
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I was trying to go with. I don't even know what position I would want to give him. Like I was almost thinking like of like a like fourth string wide receiver, third string wide receiver, you know, like a wide receiver 3,
Like Braxton
that
Berrios.
like you're like
bounces around.
oh, he's kind of good. Why am I blanking on his name right now? Wide receiver coach for Ohio State right now, ex-Dolphin.
Brian Hartline.
Brian Hartline. That's who I would say.
just completely irrelevant guy.
But like when you throw the ball in his direction, like
He's
in
still gonna
here,
catch.
he's gonna catch it every single time.
Okay.
So he's like, okay,
Just
if
never
I have
never
to throw to him, I will.
and wasn't gifted by God with the skills that it took to.
No,
Yeah. Okay.
no, absolutely not.
Fundamentals guy.
Everything was earned.
Since Lycan has been on more spaces, what NFL player is man of the library?
I mean, I really haven't been on that many spaces. Like I could spaces on my hands. But I'm going with like with Diggs from the Cowboys.
Okay, he had one.
Okay,
all right.
he's like a defensive player. He's a showboater. He's cocky. Like he makes plays.
He had a dominant season.
But like sometimes he gets burned long.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He had a dominant season.
And he also like I don't know if he has a son, but if he has a son, like he might be funny. His son might be funny.
Man of the Library.
Yeah.
I would
he
agree with
doesn't.
that because Man of the Library again. I can't say it enough, bro. I was dying when he just kept saying like that's false. Like it was just it didn't matter, bro. Whatever that guy said. Literally, Man of the Library would be like, that is wrong. Or he would somehow say in a weird way of like, you have that mistaken. That is not correct.
Are you gonna pledge your allegiance to one or the other?
I haven't been in either one enough yet to officially pledge my allegiance, but I'd say right now, maybe I'm like leaning elf. I'll actually give you like a quick fun fact. While we were living together, I had to pledge my allegiance. I was either going to be a part of the JeffNadu. What was it? I can't remember. Whatever the fuck his little crew was called, though. You had to pick a side. You either had to be a Rico rider or a Nadu guy. And Rico blocked me on Twitter one day randomly because we were both on BYU. I was pissed BYU lost. He was pissed. And for some reason, he blocked me. I told Nadu, hey, I'm on your side now. So I was a Nadu guy for a little bit. But
Yeah, so Nadu pledged Omar allegiance because Elf is taking Amanda Vance to the game, and he called him a huge simp. I think it's a power move by Elf. I think it's the opposite of a simp move.
yeah, I mean, I also think that Elf kind of owes the people, actually. I'd be willing to go out there and say that Elf owes people because she said that Elf didn't really try asking her questions, which is why she didn't stick around. Which he really didn't make like a because I heard the tail end of it when you were listening to it, and he was just like, "Oh, okay, see you later." I feel like he could have probably been like, "Yo, hold on a second, you know, we got a couple questions to ask you." So I think that Elf is definitely. I think Elf basically has to do this at this point. He owes the people.
But yeah, I think whatever, power move by Elf.
Power move by Elf. Thank you, Elf.
As much as Man of the Vig hates us, I cannot wait for his questions.
One thing I do hate about the spaces, and especially like after Taylor Mathis came on, dude, like the woman slander is just there's just not a place for it.
Oh, there's just a lot of women slander going on.
Dude,
there.
100%. And it's just like,
Yeah, I mean, Nadu.
dude, just
MPV.
talk
Yeah,
facts.
Nadu's
That's
great.
why I came on and was like, tell us about the crypto rug pull.
Yeah.
Like, just talk facts. I don't care if you're a girl. I don't care if you're a boy. Like, just talk facts. Like, you did a crypto rug pull. Okay, tell us about that. And she kind of explained it. And, like, even a crypto guy came on that was in the rug pull and was like, I don't blame Taylor. He was like, I lost money in this. And, like, I don't blame Taylor. It's, it was PvP and that's it. Like, and so, like, I don't know. But the people just like slandering her just to slander her are fucking stupid.
Yeah, yes.
So the update after day 5, Mahomes the pup was still in first, protecting his lead back-to-back days. Again, I think he just named that account after his dog, which is a pretty wild move.
I respect it though.
Mahomes the pup number 1, Johnny Reno 2, $1 million bets 3, Be More EV 4, and Clee picks 5. So they're in the money right now, but there has been a little bit of shuffling as the days gone on because people are deploying and winning bets. And Smacky Jabbles has moved into 6. Smacky Jabs.
Hell of a name.
Smacky Jabs, and then Lynch's Locks has moved into 5. So out of the top 5 is Be More EV, but it's mostly because he's just deploying an insane amount of units.
But he's just okay, never mind.
Yeah, so he might still be in the top 3, but he's just deployed an insane amount. Also, speak of the devil, Elf. Don't look now, 12-5 in 16th place. I think Man of the Vag is up there too. He's deployed units already, but he's 34-22, 61%. He's sitting in 19th place right now. How are you doing?
BJ, I'm up 2 units right now, by the way. Completely revamping my strategy.
Yeah,
You are going to see me fire probably
You have to fire.
70 bets next week.
Yeah.
Probably 70 bets. I'm not kidding. There's no other chance that I have because I'm not betting as many bets as these guys are hitting. And then the one guys that actually go on runs, I'm just never going to be able to catch up.
12 o'clock, midnight, Saturday morning. We had a little debate about this. Friday night going into Saturday, 0000 military time, 12 o'clock a.m., Saturday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning is the cutoff for your minimum deployment. 40 units for the first week, and then it's 20% based on whatever your bankroll goes to from there on out. Needs to be deployed by that time. That's the cutoff. All right. Enjoy the game.
Good luck, everyone, this weekend.
Enjoy the games. Enjoy the games.
I have a game on downstairs right now.